This is has to do with cutting of a slit. Some call it slip, some call it underwear. You know, where we wear buba and iro, and then you have to wear a matching, sometimes matching color. This is a kind of an order by someone who needed a slip, or you can call it underwear, to wear under iro and buba. You know, our Nigerian Yoruba attire. Should I put it that way? Yeah. So this is how I'll go about cutting it. For me, I've gone ahead to fold the fabrics into four. If I open it now, this is like folding it into two. Then you go ahead and fold it again into four. And then before you want on the side, is the width enough for the biggest one? If you divide the biggest part of the measurement into four, is the folding enough? Will it the width enough for it? This one is far more than what I need. The person's biggest measurement is the hips, which is 44, and 1/4 of it, like if you divide it into four, it's gonna give you 11 inches. So this, and I have almost 15 inches there. It's even a lot, but I will leave it like that. I don't want to fold it again. So you want to be sure what you have there is enough. Like I said, I'm going to repeat myself again. I have to fold it into four. So let's dive in now. The length of the sleeve or the underwear is 40. So I'll go ahead from the M. Here is the M of the fabric. I'll go ahead and measure my 40 inches. I'm trying to push it down so that we can see it. Can you see that 40 will come somewhere here? This is a lace that we're putting at the edge just to design it and make it look more punch. Yeah. So 40 inches, I'll go ahead and mark my 40 inches there. All like this. Inches that I'm using for the length. And then right here, I'll be doing my measuring the half of the shoulder measurement. You know, the folding into four now is for front and back. Some people call it sleeve, some people call it underwear. So the half of our shoulder to shoulder 11.5. Then our armhole is 8. So before then, I need to come down by 1 inch here for the shoulder slants, and then measure our half of our round armhole is 8 inches. So I'll just go ahead. Sorry, 16 divided by 2, which is 8 inches. I'll go ahead and do that. And then on this place, I'm going to be placing my 1/4, like divide the bust into 4. So that will give me 42 is our bust measurement. So if you divide it into 4, it's going to be 10.5. And I'll add 1.5 allowance on that part. That's for the chest line now. So I'm still coming back here. I need to get the line down. 7.5 for the half of the shoulder measurements. So this is the line for the chest line. So I'm still coming back here. I'll go down from that shoulder point. From the shoulder line, I'm going to measure the waist, which is our waist is the waistline is shoulder to waist is 18, and then our waist measurement is somewhere around 40. She's 39, but I can leave it for 40, which is 1/4 of it will give me 10. If I divide that into 4, then 1.5 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect it. I'm still going to determine the armhole, but let's move to the hip line now. From the shoulder to the hip line is 26, 27. Yeah, so like if it's 26 here, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can either do 8 or 9. So I'm doing 8 for the hip line, and on the hip line I'll be putting 1/4. That is hip divided by 4. Hip circumference is 44 divided by 4 is 11. Then I'll go ahead and add 1.5 inches. I'll connect it this way, and the same thing I have here is what I'll extend down, and that should give me 12.5. So I'll just extend that, and that is it for that. Then we'll go back up again and do the neck. Because it's a V-neck, and we want it to be very low so that it won't be showing on the neckline. So I'm going to use 8 inches. Then for the width of it, because we have 7.5 as half of the shoulder measurement, for the width of it, I love to use nothing less than 4.5. I can as well use 5 inch, because 5 inches rather, because you don't want it to be showing here. So I'll just go ahead now and get the neckline out using a kind of a V shape. Like, I can use 4.5, I can use 5 inches, either of the two is fine. Yeah, if I use 4.5, I still gonna hold it by half inch, which is still be okay. Okay, let me go by that 4.5. Some people will tell you that they want it to be very wide because they don't want it to show at all. So that is for the neckline. And then the shoulder slant 1 inch, you just connect it this way. And then we are almost there. The next thing we want to do now is to get the midpoint, which is 4 inches. I love to go up by 3 inches for my own. Okay, let me just go by that. 3 inches from the chest line, then just to get the shape there. So I'll just go like this. This is not like no pattern cutting. There's a way we do it that will go in by 0.5. I'm not going to be doing that there. So I just go ahead like this, and that is all I need. And if I want to do it, I can as well reduce this a little bit so that it doesn't extend so much inside. So that is all I need to do. And our measurement, our pattern is set. So that is the way to go about cutting it. As you can see, that's the way to go about cutting it. Then I'll just go ahead like this and draw out the what's it called now, the armhole. That's the armhole side. So the shoulder slants. I'll still cut the neckline, and that is it. Cut out the neckline, and our shimmy is ready. This is how it's looking. That's for the neck. This is the armhole side, and then yeah, I'll just go ahead now and turn the neck with cutting bias. Then the down bit here, I'll be putting the lace. Okay, so everything is set. Our material is set. Our cutting bias is set. Our lacing is set. The lace to use at the hem is set. So we have a proper sleeve like on the way, ready to be coupled together.